Good morning or good evening, everyone. Today I'm going to be telling I Don't Work Here Lady. This story is by Hopeful Cry 917. A woman tried to get me fired from a job that I don't have. It started off as a semi-understandable mistake. I was with a friend dropping off her kids at daycare. I was carrying her youngest, who kept calling me Miss J, as that what she has been taught to call me. I handed her off to the daycare teacher and turned around to walk out when a woman who had been behind me tried to hand me her kid. I just ignored her because I was half asleep and focused on other things. So she snapped her fingers at me, rude, and told me to hurry up and that she was late for work. It clicked that she thought I worked there. I told her, I don't work here, but I think she can help you, and pointed at one of the people who did work here. This woman rolled her eyes, again rude, and said, "It takes 2 seconds to take my kid. I don't care if you're clocked in or not. Do your damn job." Wow, rude. I replied with, "I don't work here," and turned to walk away. The lady stomped off, and I went outside to wait on my friend. My friend came out a few moments later, laughing, and said, "You're fired," to me. I asked what was she talking about, and she said that after I walked out, the lady who had been trying to get me to take her kid saw my friend and told her that I was extremely unprofessional and refused to do my job. She then demanded my friend, who also doesn't work at a daycare, to fire me or else. After thinking about it, I realized that my friend's child kept calling me Miss and made it clear to anyone listening that I wasn't dropping off my kid. Between that and the fact that I was dressed very similar to most of the workers, I can understand thinking I work there. Until I said I don't. I don't know why she thought my friend in her pajama bottoms and oversized sweater worked there though. I don't get the entitlement of fire this person or else. Then we have this response by Sailing Spark. Well, if anybody ever wants to kidnap a child, we know how to do it. Just stand outside of a daycare place and Karens will give their brats to you. Guys, please don't give your children to strangers that you don't know if they work there or not. This next story is by Casquash 1990. I still don't work here. Literally just said this out loud as I was scrolling Reddit and waiting in line at the bank. A woman was waiting in front of me, almost comically impatient, shifting her weight, tapping her foot, sighing, etc., and turned to me. Her, "Do they have an ATM?" Me, looks around. "Oh, I have no idea. I don't see one." Goes back to scrolling. Her, "Well, is it inside or outside?" Me, "I don't know. I don't work here." Her, sarcastically, "Well, don't you bank here?" Me, "Not usually, no." She was quiet for a minute before trying to ask me a question about opening her account. Thankfully, one of the bank employees helped her pretty quick after that, but it was such a weird interaction. How many times do people need to be told, like, "I don't work here," to let them know that they don't work there, lady? Okay, this one's a kind of long one by mechaweavis. Who am I apologizing to? This is a mild story, but I found it amusing, if not a little embarrassing. Last year, I decided to order half a cow from a local farm. It's my first time, and I had no idea what I'm doing. Turns out it's a wonderful deal, and I'm so happy knowing where my meat is coming from and know how it was raised. It takes several months for our order to be ready, and we were scheduled for the end of January. The time has come. My husband and I were on our way to the farm. They have given us a very detailed instructions on how to reach the barn. Great, right? They have given us instructions to call as soon as we turn on their very long driveway. Their words. I make the call. Straight to voicemail. We decided to continue down and see what happens. It's late afternoon and the sun is glaring in our faces like it had no other job. We drive a little further, slowly, and see a man on an excavator in the middle of the dirt driveway. He's moving stones to make a wall with another person. Cool! We wait till it's safe to pass, no problem. We continue down the dirt road until we realize we have definitely gone too far. It was rocky, muddy, and getting treacherous. We realized our mistake and started to turn around. At that moment, my phone rings and it's the owner of the farm, finally, telling us we have gone too far. No duh. She had a bit of a tone, mildly unpleased. She said we have gone too far, missed the sign to turn around. Dude, we were doing that. She says that they have dealt with another customer who have done the same thing, except they damaged their vehicle and threatened to sue. I promised her that wasn't us, and we were on our mighty Subaru, and we're fine. We made it to the barn. Cool, we meet her in real life. And we both reassured each other that nobody will be complaining about the overshot pickup spot. She was very nice, but cautious from past experience. That's fair. We were going to be splitting our cow with a friend. While we were waiting for them to show up, she pulled out a table so we can split up our haul. Awesome! Her farmhand was starting to bring out boxes, and while I was standing at the table. At the rugged-looking man, her husband, I immediately started apologizing for the overshooting the driveway and causing a mild ruckus. The bearded Carhartt-wearing man said, "No problem. Phew, we're all good." The owner comes out from the barn behind me and asks the bearded man what the pickup was for. He responded and leaves with the box of beef. I apologized to the very confused fellow customer. He ran with it though. That's cool. My husband had a good laugh though. I feel like I would be doing the same thing because I'm constantly saying sorry to people, even if it's no reason. This next story is by SleeplessSeeker. I don't work here, but thanks for thinking I do. So this happened on a particularly lazy day when my brother and a friend dragged me out of the house right after I woke up. Dang, give this guy some time to wake up at least. I wasn't exactly dressed to impress. Bed hair, a crumpled shirt, and a general I need coffee vibe. We ended up at the clothing store, and while my energy levels were at rock bottom, my wandering eye spotted a pretty girl walking in with her younger brother, and I assumed was her mom. Naturally, as any normal human would, I spent a few minutes low-key, highly, thinking, wow, she's cute. Mind you, I was doing absolutely nothing to look like a functional human, let alone someone you'd want to strike up a conversation with. Anyways, we shuffled through the aisles. She suddenly walked up to us. For a split second, my brain panicked, like, what do I say? What do I do? Why didn't I fix my hair? But before I could embarrass myself, she did it for me. She looked at us and asked, where can I find the inner for this shirt? Now, let me paint the picture. Her younger brother immediately took her arm, whispering, "They don't work here." But alas, the damage was done. Her words were out, our confusion was set, and we were all locked in a moment of collective embarrassment. She quickly realized her mistake and turned a little red and awkwardly started to step back. Meanwhile, my friend, my brother, and I have this classic idiot trio moment. Friend: she wasn't talking to me. She meant you, right? Brother: no way, bro. She was definitely looking at you. Me: nope, not me. She was totally aimed at you. Cue awkward laughter and all of us avoiding eye contact like pros. The girl and her brother walked anyways, probably pretending we didn't exist. And we spent the next 5 minutes trying to figure out which one of us looked like the most convincing store employee that day. Spoiler, it wasn't me. Oof. Sorry, I feel sorry for the girl. I would do the same mistake thinking somebody else worked there. This next story is by OK Reflection 7751. Target Fun. I was walking through a Target one time forgetting I wore a red t-shirt. A woman asked me for assistance and I told her I didn't work there. I was shopping. She said, "Well, you travel light." I don't carry a purse 99% of the time because I forget them. Me too, bud. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. What are your some of I don't work here lady stories? Let me know in the comments. I hope everyone has a good day or night. Bye bye.